say one of these things happened to him, which one would it? You think say he?
Well, I initially,
and he like he will say, all right, he run off and he on runway. Or you think say somebody maybe take him away?
I think somebody take Jayden.
For almost 3 weeks now, mathematics is not. It cannot be that he ran away on his own and not being seen. It cannot be that somebody has him that is saying taking care of him, because at this point it would be considered kidnapping, because it is a investigation. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, but how the media spin it, and listening to you, because when I first started coming onto this situation was Sunday, and then listening to you and listening to Grandma, right? So what I said Sunday was that chances are, right? The chance might be that the family now have nothing to do with this. And at this point, I don't rule out anything, because there are still, I have not seen any evidence to say this or this. But me, I said, chances are the family now have nothing to do with this. And somebody see the situation, see where it is leading, and just taking advantage of the situation, because everything is being pointed at the family. So there is no true investigation, from my understanding of things so far, being happening wherein other mediums are being questioned, or they're running down other leads.
Right.
So from your understanding, Grandma, right? You a lot of hosts, especially when it comes to Mandeville, they have camera, they have ring light, they have this, they have that. Have the police gone? Because you would have gotten some information. The police gone to Perth Road and question any of the individuals.
Look here. From the 26th of September, every single day we are on the road. Morning, noon, and night, we are on the road. When the search was at Perth Drive, I was there. One lady said that she saw Jaden the morning after 9. And when we asked, one said the camera was not working. The next gentleman was not home. When he came home, somebody who was in the group searching with us, she called the gentleman, and the gentleman said that when he comes home, he will run his camera. The morning when he called, the lady that said that she saw Jaden, she changed the time from 9 to 8:30. So he said when he looked at his camera.
Was that Friday morning or Saturday morning?
I think no, man. No, it was a Tuesday. So she said she saw him the morning.
Claimed she saw him the Tuesday?
Yes.
Oh, so you're saying Jaden, there is evidence to say that Jaden was alive after Friday.
Right. And we even went to Balvenie. We went to Balvenie, and a lady at the shop, she said that she saw Jaden this Saturday. That's the following Saturday. She saw Jaden this Sunday with his school bag in a uniform.
Did they ask what he was wearing when they have those sightings of him?
They said that he was still have on his uniform with his back and his bag. His bag on his back.
Hold on, Kristen. I want to ask another question from the mother's perspective. We're not trying to bash the mother or whatever, but does the mother have a history of mental illness?
No, not to my knowledge.
Okay, right. Is there anybody in the family that have a history of mental illness where chances are something would have triggered Jaden to be wondering about?
Well, from my side, my family side, we don't have a history of that. And from Jaden's mother's side, I cannot say, because I do not know much about Jaden's mother's side of family.
All right. Jaden is one of how many children?
I think Jaden is I think she has 6 kids. So because she have 3 after Jaden.
Okay. Let me beg you one question, mommy. All right, yes. Jaden, you say you never see Jaden look no way different or whatever, like in a out of no mood, out of no way, like something was happening. So he has just been to high school, so he not reach a company them yet to start take drugs and
all right.
And then hold
it right there. Yeah. Hold it right there. All right.
Yeah.
Jaden did 2 weeks before school start. I accompanied Jaden to do his 2 weeks. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I think it was the second week of school in September when Jaden came home with a letter, said that he wanted was to join the cadet group. Yes. I signed the letter and I gave it to Jaden. 2 evening I was coming home. and I buck up Jaden in Mandeville. Not at the bus stop, but heading to the other direction like he was going to Little Cedar. I turned to Jaden and said, Jaden, what are you doing this direction? He said to me that he's going to buy shoes polish. I said to him, Jaden, this is impossible. You pass too much shops at Willowgate. Even at the school gate, there are men that sell polish there.
Right.
So if your shoes polish finish and you want a shoes polish, you could have buy the shoes polish all along to Willowgate instead of reach all the way to Top Queens. A following evening after that, I end up buck up Jaden again. I warned Jaden. I said, Jaden, when school over, you need to head home.
Yes.
What I get to understand from a lady at Mega Mart, she said that she saw Jaden at Mega Mart on more than one occasion. So what I'm saying to my head, she even turned to me and said that one evening she saw Jaden and a little boy. They were at Mega Mart and they were even talking about going to Popeyes. Jaden is not a child that knows Mandeville that well on his own. So when I hear that, I'm saying, why is Jaden being all around the place and Jaden just start going to school at Mandeville?
Okay.
So it's like Jaden start to follow company that is carrying him all around the town.
All right. So
Grandma,
as
me
a
ask
mother,
something. What happened to the piggy pan? Did Jaden actually take money from his piggy pan?
Okay, so Jaden have a small box that I bought a shoes for Zaire when Zaire came for him to wear to school. Because you know, say, overseas they don't wear uniform. So I bought Zaire a black shoes to wear to school. I gave Jaden that box when he said that he's going to save. I gave Jaden that small box to save him. Jaden came home one evening and he asked me to change some silver, which was about $600, and I changed the silver. He still have other silver in there. So Jaden have $2,000 in the box with some other silver. He took the $2,000 and tell my husband he was going to buy pizza after school. My husband said, okay, because we normally don't cook on a Friday. We either buy pizza or we buy chicken. Because when I noticed that Jaden, something was not right, is when I left the hospital and we came to Mother's to buy chicken, I called Jaden phone because by that time he will be home. Because Jaden have a key. Everybody have a key. When I called Jaden phone straight, the phone ring without an answer. The man turned to me and said, Mommy, don't call Jaden straight because Jaden no put credit on his phone. So in chip lock, don't call him on WhatsApp. No, we have internet at home. I called Jaden on WhatsApp. I did not get Jaden. I called him again. I did not get him. I said, no man, this is strange. So all right, we buy the chicken and we come home. When we reach home and I enter into the yard, the car pull up into the yard. Jaden have his own room. And I said to them in the car, but Jaden no light now in a Jaden room. So how Jaden gone to bed so early? Pay it no mind. When I come, I was the first one that comes to the door. I pushed the door and the door was closed. So I called to my husband and said, throw the key because he had a key and the car key. I said, throw the key, and he threw the key and I opened the door. When I opened the door, my first step was in Jaden's room. When I went in Jaden's room, I didn't see a bag, I didn't see his shoes, and I didn't see him on the bed. I turned back outside immediately and I said to my husband, but Jaden no come home. My husband said, what you say? We said, Jaden no in the house. He said, no man. And Jaden, Mr. T and Demar came in and said, but a true parlor talk man, Jaden no come home. Mr. T put down the bag with the chicken. The chicken that we bought that Friday evening was in the kitchen until Sunday. Nobody eat. Nobody eat. I left out. We all left out. And when I reached at the hill, the first person I called was Mr. Gabriel, the principal of Manchester High School. I called Mr. Gabriel and I said to Mr. Gabriel, was there any function that happens at Manchester School that I was not aware of? He said, no, Mrs. Thompson. I said to him, Jaden is on the cadet group. Call the coach and find out. He said, okay. He called me back and said there was no cadet class because of the raid. After the coach called, I went straight to the police station. I know it was not 24 hours.
What time Jaden normally? What are the latest time Jaden ever come home from school?
The latest Jaden ever come from school is maybe some minutes to 6.
So you reach home after 7 and it was raining. Then he would have maybe get hold up then.
No, leave her alone. Angel and Forever. Stop on the nice man. Behave no sir. Just chill like a
So
man.
he would have maybe get hold up and he get hold up then it would trigger you if you are.
No, all right. So Jaden have a bigger brother. Jaden have a bigger brother who is 28 that is living at the house also.
Which house?
I called him because we have two houses in the yard. My house and my mother's house. So the other brother is living by my mother's house because my mother is deceased.
Mm-hmm.
So I call him. I call him because I know he was in Mandeville. I called him. I said, Jaden, don't come home. Check in a Mandeville if you see Jaden out there. Because maybe he don't get no taxi to the rail.
And that's still in 7 o'clock there, so.
Well, I wouldn't say 7 o'clock. He's supposed to pass 7 o'clock because by the time we left the hospital and stop as mothers and buy the chicken, they spend maybe half an hour in there before they get the chicken. So when I call the brother, he said no, him not see Jaden no way out there. No portion of people never demanded at that time when he left work.
Yeah, so you know the pan taxi stand and wait for taxi.
You know the pan taxi stand and him there. Because our taxi stand at Willow Gate. Once you reach 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, you're not getting the taxi out there, so you have to go by KFC.
So here what me
So
want
he
to
was
ask
at
you,
KFC at the time. He
You
was
know
at KFC at the time.
You want me want to ask you? You
Yeah,
said,
go ahead.
you realized Jaden was starting to follow company, right?
Right.
Have it ever come across your mind that Jaden end up at school with some company now? That he could be with them at his house?
It's a
You ever come
possibility.
across a man saying gone with some pitty gone in the yard? Because if you used to stay at the shop side, as you say, you are the aunt and you're telling us, right? That means to say Jaden used to some lifestyle where Uno did just try to groom him to a different lifestyle. You
Right.
understand? Because
But
he
I
was just
mean,
trying to break him.
it has been years. So even though we're thinking about that, it has been.
Yeah, but Malik, I'm just saying to mommy, right? You're just trying to break him to a different lifestyle now because it's underneath your host hole, right? Alright. So, do we know that some of the time we have to look deep into this thing? You ever hear them say you can take a pig out of the mud, but you can't take the mud out of the pig?
Understand, but then also I'm saying
Alright.
that at this time, it would not be keeping, that would be kidnapping for the person.
Alright, listen to me. It would be.
Hold on, the lovely. And so let's ask one question in our comment. Why would he come out of Mega Mart in a rush? Was somebody after him? Based on what you guys hear from the school and was he in any argument with anybody at school?
No, because the teachers, students, he was the same jovial, playful person that day. Nothing.
Is there any clothes missing from the house for Jaden?
No.
So then, alright. Because me I think about the $2,000 and I think so wonder if it was premeditated that he did have a little plan say he might go with one friend or something.
No, but Jaden normally buy food on Fridays and I saw on the footage. I saw on the footage.
Wait, mathematics.
Right? You will say, right? Alright, you never rough him or anything. So he should feel no way if he come home, right?
I mean, but again, no, when we're talking about a child and we can't really think how he feels. Be reminded, when he woke up the morning to go to school, mommy never come home and the baby never come home. So in a problem,
Jaden still at the hospital waiting until 5 o'clock in the morning.
No. I
remember
said
he
that
went
Jaden
home to
and
get ready
Demar
to go
came
to
back
school.
home.
Oh, yeah.
So
No,
when he
leave
woke
about
up the
11:30.
He did out of
Grandma, then the on the right.
car asleep, and then they go home.
and you said that your husband leave after 5 in the morning.
No mathematics. No. That wasn't the story. The story was Jaden was at the hospital. The 5 of them was at the hospital. The grandma, the uncle, Jaden, Demar, and the baby. So the grandfather bring home Jaden and Demar because they have to go to school in the morning and bring back about after 12, after 1, something like that.
No,
and
but
then
the last time you hear the grandfather leave from the hospital was after 5
no, the mathematics of it, listen. The grandfather went back to the hospital with some stuff for his wife.
Because his wife.
Because her phone is dead. So she when the man go back at the hospital, mathematics, listen, 2 times he visit the hospital and then bring home Jaden then he pick up some things and bring back at the hospital. Then he come back home time I run up on him now in the after 5. Fi get ready, fi go to work because him have some kids who him probably must have pick up from other school. So Jaden look like him living at the country area. So the grandfather get up and I get ready. So Jaden get up and get ready also. Jaden go in at the box, the small box. And Jaden check the money and tell him that his $2,600 is into the small box. He might take $2,000 off buy the pizza. The man turned to him and said to him, your money, you can't take your money and do what you want to because them don't cook on Fridays. Them and Jaden normally buy stuff when them come from school to eat. So this is where it go. The auntie normally give Jaden $1,200. So when the grandfather go drop off Jaden, can come like they live in one country area. So the uncle carry him go out on the main road for him take one other taxi go school. So the uncle never have no change. So the uncle give him the $1,500, but at $1,200 him normally get for lunch money. The uncle now watch the $2,000 because the $2,000 was to buy pizza.
I fee him money that.
That a fee him personal money that he was saving.
Can't buy much anyways.
Right? So they said mathematics, this is what they said now. The auntie, that is the guardian. I am not picking up for nobody because I know the aunties are the lives. So the auntie, yes, me know, I'm here, me there a long time, Melissa. So the auntie, daddy hospital, Thursday night, all time Friday. The mother here, so the baby foot break now. So the mother get an emergency flight to Jamaica, supposed to the Friday, because she must be in the nursing field also. So when the mother come, the mother goes straight to the hospital, right? That time Jaden was still at school. You understand now mathematics? Jaden never leave school Friday and go home, go see the baby mother. If Jaden did reach home Friday evening, probably he would have buck up on the baby mother. Jaden,
No, the baby mother never goes come at the house.
Shani, the house for Shani come and reach a man, Shani go buy KFC, chicken and chips.
So listen.
Shani not go ahead now.
So this is what them say now. Jaden did not get interact with the cousin from foreign, right?
But listen to me, Phil. Listen to me 1 second, right? Don't you think it's fair enough for Shanique to be here and the guardian to be here for them to tell mathematics what happened? Because mathematics is not supposed to so hard. You're not supposed to talk when you hear. Let they talk what they know.
So that me I tell mathematics so long, man.
But we talk all of that.
I mean, I tell you a story.
Right.
You know, say I love job, no, me course.
No.
Yeah, because Kelly's just
not mathematics, you know, I'm not
what we
course.
just said.
No, we just repeat what we hear and I say it a match up with the auntie story. So that's what we hear also.
Anyways, we have any more questions for us?
Lashe.
Like a school challenge quiz you, the Shanique, you sound like a school
No,
challenge.
so I just answer so that we can
listen to what is being said.
Shanique,
hold on, Lavally. Shanique.
Yes.
Wasn't I listening to what was being said?
Yes, I had no problem with you.
Mommy, me not listen to what is being said.
Yes. Of course.
Shanique, let me tell you something. Yeah? I am going to ask to clarify because it's when I speak, I want to say, Shanique say, the mother say, or the grandmother say. You understand? Me now go say, somebody tell me, say, me want to say, uno say, I'm glad say, uno company live this afternoon.
Yes.
I'm glad uno company live. I'm glad uno clarify for the 430 people that is over here.
Oh, yes.
And for those who are watching who is not on, I'm glad uno clarify and make uno statement clear. Bear in mind that everybody, as I said, parent different. So my approach to things would have been different from your approach to things. I'm a very aggressive person when it comes to certain things. My niece and never them can tell anybody auntie hand very light. So you son as more soft.
Look here, my mother have hit me twice in my entire life.
Exactly. So one of the things where you want to clarify for we know is that boy, you know, say, we approach to things are different from how for them approach to things, and we can't over here bash the people them because they approach things the way how we would approach it. Because everybody approach to parenting different. Me know people were very soft, no matter what the pitney do, they would have never shot at their child. While me would have lose my tantrum. You understand?
Well, that's not me, because I have 5 kids, 4 boys, and you know, say boy get trouble when they're ready. And if none of them can recall I ever beat them 5 times.
Grandma.
Exactly. So I'm glad they come today. I'm glad both of them come today because it gives us an understanding of who you are.
I'm going to be fair to you, Grandma, but I don't want you to think.
It's going to have their opinion on the situation. Lavally, when we finish the man. Everybody is going to have their opinion.
Miss. Are you alone at talking and give your body a chance to talk, miss? So they have to talk over you.
Girl, relax yourself.
And I relax yourself.
You did have a question.
I want to say something.
You have a question to ask, Shani, you ask the question. Me I go finish my statement. I'm going to finish my statement.
That's right.
All right, Grandma. I'm saying to you now, darling, right? You say you're not kind of person because you go couple. I understand that you have some people who is very soft, right? And they don't really want to.
She's not soft. She's miserable, but she not.
No, listen, me get to it, you know, Shanique. Me get to it, you know, because me feel comfortable around you, know, like me feel comfortable around you, know. All right. Listen now.
Man, nobody no chance.
What me I say, right? Shanique, your daughter will be saying you're miserable, right? But did you think in the tone of voice that you said to Jaden that Jaden, you should be more careful when you're playing, right? Did you ever look back on you and say, boy, me never really want to say to that little volume there, but the volume did really turn up a little bit, but not very loud, right? Because to me, mommy, grandma, I would say fairly, right? We are all parents. When something you see a friend that you're not know if Jaden need their top bottom side in between anyway where they see the baby on the floor. Right? So at the end of the day, probably the little tone for your vest could have turned up and you say, Jaden, or even, you understand, Jaden, this time you play,
that normal?
play more careful.
That happen, that's a normal behavior, and that is what me kind of feel to understand with our Jamaican culture, how people are thinking that, you're not supposed to talk, like, even if our tone did raise at that point in time, isn't that a normal behavior?
Mama, me want to ask you a question, you know, Mama.
Which one?
Mama, how your heart feel and how you know said Jaden around you?
Look here.
My mother has lost so much pounds to cut off her hair. She's literally not managing mentally.
Are you eating properly?
Me not being there hurts me every day that I'm not
eating
there to
properly. Hold on, lady. You're not eating properly. All right. So where it all come down to now, to when me hear you say, Jaden kind of left alone a bit. So did Jaden start take up badness?
I would not say that.
You wouldn't say that. So what you think Jaden could have, what could happen to Jaden? You think there's a child predator take him away?
Well, I couldn't say that, you know, but I am saying maybe Jaden get himself mixed up with some other friends.
Right.
And as I was saying, maybe Jaden said, all right, that friend is safe and the friend said, me can't come my house.
Yes.
Maybe that time when Jaden left to go with the friend, maybe him figure more or less say, all right, him will come home and go tell Auntie Paula, say, him in this type of carry class.
Same place in Manchester there, right?
Huh?
Same place in Manchester there. You feel say him leave Manchester parish and him move on to another parish.
Why? Me couldn't say no. Honestly, me couldn't say because right now me try to wrap everything around my head.
All right, now answer one more question, Mama. The perimeter where you say on a search with dog. How many miles perimeter around that circle on a circle? On a search?
Well, the search what we did with the dogs, the only one that they did with the dog was at my house.
Oh.
When we went on the road, they did not use the dog because they said that the dog was there to find dead body.
Yeah.
Right. So they did not use the dog the day when we went on that search.
So
the only day that they used the dog was on Friday when they came to my house.
So is it a district who live in a flat or cause Manchester full of some rugged terrain, you know? What is it in the district like and near Comfort Hall and them places where we Orange Grove there?
No man. We live at Newport.
Newport flat. Okay.
Right.
You know what I say still? We just hope him still alive, because right now, through him a little youth and him miss you for so long.
Yeah.
Him fear dead, right? So we just hope.
Well, I would not say that. My heart doesn't tell me that. My heart is saying that Jaden is still alive.
Yes. All right. So if him still alive, me no feel say him in the perimeter there. Me no feel say me not a perimeter there. Me feel say
Well, I would say the same things that they're Manchester.
me feel say if them take night, cause if we can lick his head with some bigger man, you know, cause if them find out same intellect and him can read, you know what a scamming thing are going on here now, then we use it for them secretary. You see? So if the big man them catch him, they will have him at one different district or in a different parish, lock him up, them go shop him, them feed him and hide him off. You see?
Yeah.
That was one video what me did make. So when you go on one Dango page, me only assuming. Don't use nothing against me because a lot of people assume and I say, oh no this or no that. So don't use.
When me delete TikTok and Facebook off of my phone because me tired of the crap that is being sent.
No, you shouldn't. You should have been.
I do it because here it is burdening me down because of what I hear people is saying to me like I'm this wicked and cruel person. If I was a wicked and cruel person, I would not have taken Jaden in. I've raised different kids. Shani came home from school one day. Shani came home from school one day. I was explaining to me she was going to high school. She have a friend that she's not being comfortable where she is. And I took that girl in and finished her. She finished high school and she left high school with 9 CXC subject and she was living with me.
Mama, one bit. When you say you buck Jaden certain place, like the word the buck. When you buck him certain place, did you just say, all right, come with me, we're going home? Or you leave him alone and you buck him certain place?
No, I carry him home. I carry him home.
On various occasions. On various occasions.
Two times.
All right, so Jaden room, does Jaden have a room where he can lock off himself and when he come in, no?
No, because nobody, not even my bedroom door I don't close.
No, he have other way like he can come out of the house or lock off himself. That way, he have other way he can come in the house.
Once any of the doors them open, we can know that the door open.
Okay.
Mommy, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Angel.
The street that your daughter said that they said they saw a man close to the taxi stand. Is it a dangerous?
It's not close to the taxi stand.
Is it a dangerous area?
Well, it's a little bit. Well, it's a little bit dangerous because what? It's a lonely road. Persons hardly even travel that road unless they are driving. Because one, it doesn't have like a sidewalk for you to walk. So if you are walking on that piece of road, you have to go way up in the bush because 2 people can hardly drive on that road.
Oh, so it's a lonely road, like.
Yeah, it's like a lonely road. So only persons that really have cars that would normally go on that road.
Occasion on that road.
Occasion, right? Because you hardly even see taxi drive on that road. Only persons that have their own vehicle.
So, Mama, one more question before me go. Mama, have the police been keeping a close relationship with you from that thing happen?
Well, yes, the detective and the officer that is in charge of the case, both of them, they do.
Okay. They do regular check.
Like if they are going out on any search or whatever without I am aware of, she would text me and say that they are going to do a search or whatever.
All right. Okay, Mommy, I didn't finish. Well, is that road take him to anywhere home? That same road that he was heading on.
Come up, Brit. Come not tell me who want come up.
Thanks so much. Thank you for your
Five more minutes now we have to go.
Thank you.
Mommy, all right. Before the 5 minutes up, wait, no, Mama. Mama, me want to talk to. Cause Mama, me love talk to. Not Shanique young. Mama, Jaden ever left your house to spend time with friend since he's in your company?
No.
Have he ever had no friend come over to spend time with him?
No.
All right. Jaden is at home with you, and you ever hear Jaden at any time on your phone like he have one like a bridge in their school where they link up all the while and chat and ramp and go on the phone?
The most thing Jaden do on his phone is play a game. Yes, you might maybe 1 or 2 times I may hear his phone ring and I say to him, who is calling? And like he would say, Jana call. And he maybe might ignore the call. Or sometimes he may take the call and like the friend asks him something and him will answer. Because I don't try to prepare them argument. Because when him say a school friend a call, he answer the phone and he say 1, 2 words and then he gone back to his game. Because Jaden love his game.
Oh. Okay.
I was asking your granny, Auntie, is it any way that would take him to the house where you are living?
Repeat that.
By any chance, the road that he took, is that road by any chance could take him home?
By vehicle, yes. That's like but if he's walking, that would take him probably around 2 hours maybe or more.
Okay.
Because remember, he left Mega Mart through the back gate.
Mm-hmm.
I was there with the detective watching the footage at Mega Mart. And when I saw him, because I was the one that said, see Jaden there.
Oh, you saw him.
Right. And the thing that struck me too, when Jaden left Little Caesar, I bought Jaden an umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
And Jaden gave away his umbrella that same day, and the rain was falling crazy that day.
And mama man, take time here, son. You know, say something wrong with the picking not on the right track.
Listen to me and think, and that's from the first time that come to my spirit, and I just hold it. Listen to me now. If Jaden is not analyzed, as my belief, some spiritual, when I just start follow, I used to say, why people don't pray for this little boy, like, it's something and it's stray. But
yes.
my thing is that, if it is so, he's not wearing my level. If that's the case, as a nature child that you are talking, you don't have no friend, him not gonna know. When it does get up, and no parents in that Jaden in the house, no, none. And none of his friends don't live on their own.
So the umbrella that you gave him, Mama, was a brand new umbrella?
Yes, I just bought the umbrella for myself, and then he came home one evening with his books wet in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to give him my umbrella that I just bought the day before.
Oh, so that's what a new umbrella you gave him to cover up the
It was a brand new umbrella.
All right,
gave him
listen to me
also
now.
in the
We
case.
literally thinking as a parent now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you look at that as being smart to give away the umbrella when you came home a couple of days ago wet up?
No.
Okay.
Because I even spoke to that child when he said that the father called me and said that the child came over with Jaden umbrella. So I asked the father to let me speak to the child, and he allowed me to speak to the child.
Yes.
I asked him, did you bring home Jaden umbrella? He said yes. I said, why did Jaden give you the umbrella? And then the rain was still falling. He said that Jaden said he was waiting on somebody.
Okay.
Jaden left there at 3:49 because I was there to watch all the footage with the detective. Jaden left the Little Caesar at 3:49. That was the last time the camera picked him up. 3:49.
Of course, the big girl saying one coming at the box.
3:49. And it would take Jaden about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes to walk from Little Caesars to reach all the way back to Mega Mart. And the rain was still falling. When I watched the footage at Mega Mart, it was still raining when Jaden went outside. Jaden put on him back as a usual child, put on him back. And he was alone in the rain.
Oh Lord.
You're not literally seeing the rain, but you could see the rain dropping in the water on the ground.
Yes.
Because it was not coming down very hard at that time. When I saw Jaden goes to the back gate, I said, yes, he might go turn back down a Manchester school gate. Jaden did not turn that direction. I ball out in Mega Mart office that day, and I said, Jesus Christ, where Jaden I go. Jaden turned the road.
I think it's possible that in any Ilang Gully upon that truck, he might slide down.
Grandma, he go up to the, he would have come out now, he would have go on the corner, and then the next corner want stoplight up, so we want 4 road. Up that direction, he would have go.
Yeah, now go around the corner, yes, and there's a stoplight.
Yes. That stoplight will go straight through. Like instead of you go back the left road, you go back the back part of Mandeville. This road. We can't get back on this road. Right. The road will go straight through. Can that road take you to where you live, Newport?
Yes, but it's a long way because you have to go through.
That's what I'm just asking if that road can take you there.
Not even me don't know the road from there, so if you come back on my yard.
Okay.
So the police, you tell the police them that they can search on that side.
So the road went up and they ever went there to search in a houses, in a bush?
We searched all of those places. All of those places, and one lady said them saw Jaden the Friday evening with the bag. Well, one gentleman sent past Jaden on the road soaking wet.
Lord God. So him see the pitney soaking wet on the road. That time he never gone missing yet.
No, because we wouldn't find out that Jaden was not home at the time.
Oh, so when he passed him on the road, that would be Friday evening when you never know say no come home yet.
Right. That was after if he left Mega Mart.
Mega Mart and go through the back gate.
Right. So that would be maybe around minutes to 5 o'clock.
Oh my God.
That was the person who asked him why he doing on the road at hours?
No, it was a neighbor from the community asked him at Mega Mart, not on the road.
Oh, have His mercy. So, right. You may not understand something, no, right?
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Good evening. I would like to ask Shanice a question. Hi, Shanice. How are you?
It's not Shanice, it's Shanice.
Shanice. Yes, hi. How are you?
Doing the best
I don't know if she's
I have a quick
still on.
question. Where is your baby father living?
My husband lives with me, but he's away in military training. He left the Tuesday when the incident happened the Thursday. And during
he left
training, he doesn't have any, he can't have his...
No. I'm not saying you have anything. So he left you.
No, I'm saying he cannot have his phone.
Yeah. So your husband left the Tuesday, you said, correct?
Well, the Monday.
The Monday. And you went to Jamaica the Thursday, correct?
No, the Friday.
The Friday. And Jaden was in school the Friday, correct?
Correct.
So I am kind of, I'm just thinking, I am saying Jaden was here Thursday and then you went to Jamaica and Jaden is now missing.
Okay.
Then the grandmother, I heard I listened to the recording from the beginning. So now what your grandmother is saying is two different stories.
No, you cannot say that. And it's not grandmother.
I'm saying what I'm hearing. I'm saying what I heard. I listened to the tape recording. So between Friday and Saturday, something is not correct.
Right. So
Something is not right.
the live lead.
And I'm gonna say it like this: you and your grandmother, the father.
Not grandmother, I'm the mother.
I'm not tell the truth
mother.
because there's a God. I'm praying.
And we're very much
And justice will serve. Justice will serve. Remember,
and I really
God
hope
sits
that when all
high,
of this is
God
over,
looking low, God is gonna bring justice. For
that's
me,
true.
when you guys gonna say Jaden look like he's taking drugs or what, Jaden don't look like a chubby
and that
child.
is me talking outside of the box, and I'm sure I explained that.
And Jaden, at the picture, I'm looking at the picture. This boy look
Yes,
very
sweetheart,
stressed.
you're-
Like he's a maid in the house. He looks stressed. You guys can come out here and talk nice and sweet, but Jaden look like he's so
Jaden,
tired.
tell 1,000 words in the picture.
I can show
You're
you pictures from
judgmental.
Jaden was 5 or 6.
Listen, I'm a preacher. I'm a prophetess.
No, you could
and
you
you're
could never be a
very
preacher.
proud.
You could never be a
I'm not
preacher.
being
Don't judge.
judgmental. I am
Yes, you
not
are.
being judgmental.
Yes,
Some
you are.
people-
You're
The Bible says, leave
And like
all,
I
the
said,
Bible
God
says, leave
is
all
gonna
judgment
bring
to me, and you are
justice.
judging us.
Just
Thank you guys for
and
having
grandma.
us, and we're gonna come off now because this is why we did not want to come because we're not here for
Man. Shanique, listen, Shanique, listen, darling. Listen, darling, listen.
It's freedom to speak, but she's attacking. It's not everybody else was here just asking us questions. We're here.
I realize that my mute her.
That's why I mute her, alright? We are here with you and mommy.
Good evening, everyone.
We are here with you and mommy, and we really appreciate it that somebody came out, somebody who don't have Jaden around them, grandma, aunties here, and we appreciate this.
We know that
So,
everybody is not
Shanique,
gonna
we
take what we
appreciate
say, and
you
that is
people.
okay. But we
appreciate you people over here. So listen, you don't have to listen to somebody who's going to come up and be like that because you see all of the views and watch everything and see how people behave.
We
Okay?
believe that there's a God, and at the end of the day,
Let me
as I
ask.
said, we are job at this time, and we're being stripped down right now. And God is going to come through and show up for us because
Alright,
we
you're not
know
gonna listen to me now.
that God will
Well, listen to me now. Anybody will come in at the box, anybody who come in the box, right? you're going to approach this lady and this aunt, that's the mother of the child, and the aunt that grows Jaden. If you can't be respectful to them, if you have to say something, please. They didn't want to come over here because of the harshness. We have them over here. Please, please, right? Just know how to talk to them.
That's so
Right? I'm begging.
Because any question can be asked, but it can be asked respectfully.
Right, very.
Because if they were in any other audience, you would ask a question respectfully.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right.
Fair enough. The mother and since the auntie and the mother is here, deal with them with respect because there's not a lot of people
Kenny,
here.
see your cousin up at top down here.
Lovely, let me finish now, please, and then
Alright, guys. To be honest, if we can ask one more question on that, we're gonna go because.
Can I ask a question before you go, Shanique, please?
Go ahead.
Where's Jaden's mother and father?
So we have said this before, Jaden's father lives in the community. The mother lives just like probably another community away from the house.
How have they respond to all of this that's going on?
Mommy would have to explain, would have to tell you how.
So this is the question I want to ask.
Because it to me,
from Jaden,
to me, when it comes to this case, I understand like both sides, especially your side as someone who live overseas and send their child out here and you hear say someone happened to your picnic. You got to on the next flight too. I understand that, I get that. I understand the point of him being afraid and saying, him that play with the baby and the foot broke and your mommy probably react away, probably shout or afraid say him really hurt the child or them a play on something. I understand the whole of that. But the part I can't understand is like me never see mother come out from talking, father come out from talk.
I guess that is why my mom has him.
Because somebody have to see him.
The dynamics. You get what I'm saying? So the mother, and I said I don't want to speak ill of the mother. The mother is not quite a part of the Jaden. She doesn't. They probably give him $1,000 out of the entire years that Jaden has been with us. So it's a case where they don't really have that relationship. So, but she did come out to help with the search. When the search part road, she did come out to search. The father did come out to search as well. So they're there, but but kind of.
And then now look for them picnic regardless
I want to
don't have a relationship.
I'm gonna get off now. I have something to do. I'm gonna cook, so I'm gonna get off.
Auntie, I want to ask this one question.
I did not say Jaden was a bad child or he was in trouble or anything like that. I was just saying that him moving up and down in Monday when he's supposed to come home from school.
I want to ask this one question, Auntie. Does it true that from Jaden, the first search and the mother went on the first search, nobody can find but Jaden mom? Because we have to look on it.
She was in the district. She was in the district on Friday when they were doing the search at my house.
And that is true that nobody see her from that?
Well, I'm not sure about that. I heard that she was there on Friday, up the road when they were searching my house.
When they were searching?
Yeah, on Friday.
So, I get to understand somebody say from the first search nobody see Jaden mom.
No, she did not came to my house, but she was on the top of the hill.
Yeah.
When they were doing the search on Friday.
Because we have to take this all angle, we have to look in at every loophole, if she, because me get to understand say she mentally ill.
She's not mentally ill. She's not mentally ill.
Okay.
She's not mentally ill.
Me, I wonder if the mother says she protect
She's a bright girl. She's a bright girl. She can do hair well. She's a bright girl and she can do hair very well.
You know what? I am wondering, my last conclusion, Auntie, I am wondering if this mother say, okay then, Jaden gets into a trouble at home. So I am going to take my child and I am going to closure my child and other relatives for her what don't live in that community from a different parish. Say to them, say, carry the boy come, carry the boy come, carry the boy get big now and the boy get bright. And he can go a different school.
Yeah, but based on the last footage of him, it don't really steer in that way. Heading to Perth Road where is nowhere near going home or going to taxi stand just don't add up. So we're going to come off now, and again we're just gonna leave with the last part that the last known sighting of Jaden, confirmed sighting of Jaden, is when he walked to Perth Road area. That is it. So we want to help us if anybody can, but not the neighborhood. Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening.
You know, as parents living with the child, how do you or your mom have that gut feeling? What does your gut feeling tells you?
Good question.
Because you know your gut feeling will tell you that I know that Jaden is alive and he's okay, and you have
my
that
gut feeling tell me Jaden
belly,
is still alive.
Yeah, my gut
and you have that gut feeling that will tell you that something is wrong with him.
To me, it's just somebody probably offering him a ride when he hit Perth Road, and just I don't know what happened from there. I just feel like if something happened on Perth Road when he went there walking in the rain. I can just think of somebody seeing a child walking in the rain and say, oh, this is an opportune time to let me give him a ride, you know, and because a lot's going on now. So that is what I think.
I am thinking, why is it Jaden after missing in the space of the child foot break?
That's a very good question. And it's sad that the two cannot happen at the same time, because now you're thinking that. But again, we don't know how Jaden processed the fall and how if he blames himself or not.